With the transfer window for Europe's biggest clubs set to open soon, find out when the transfer window opens and closes across Europe's top leagues. Rest assured that Transfer Talk is scouring the world's media and setting correspondents loose to see what is on the agenda. You can click here to review all the latest transfers. Top story: PSG ponder Madrid triple swoop. French champions Paris Saint-Germain are considering a sensational triple swoop for Real Madrid trio Gareth Bale, Toni Kroos and Isco, in a deal potentially worth more than €200 million, according to Le Parisien. PSG sporting director Antero Henrique is keeping a close eye on the developing situation of each player, with all three Galacticos facing uncertain futures at the Bernabeu following a disastrous season for Los Blancos on both the domestic and European fronts. 29-year-old Bale has been left out of back-to-back La Liga squads in recent weeks, and Isco also has had a tough season, scoring just 3 goals and delivering a solitary assist in a disappointing league campaign. Kroos' future, meanwhile, has come under continued speculation amid manager Zinedine Zidane's persistent interest in Manchester United midfielder Paul Pogba, and the 29-year-old could be moved on to make room for the Frenchman. Live BLOG 15.13 BST. Atletico Madrid will sign Mexico international Hector Herrera on a free transfer this summer, while his Porto teammates defenders Felipe and Alex Telles are also close to following. A source close to the Portuguese club has told ESPN FC, central midfielder Herrera, centre-back Felipe, and left-back Telles have all developed significantly in recent seasons under
Porto manager Sergio Conceição, who the source said Atletico had been looking at before boss Diego Simeone extended his contract in February. 14.21 BST. Bayern Munich have announced Rafinha will leave after 8 years with the Bavarian Giants, at R13_official to leave.
The treble in 2013 was special.
All things come to an end eventually.
One target this summer, according to the Mirror. Koulibaly is regarded one of the best defenders around, and United would likely have to make the Senegal international the world's most expensive defender in order to land him. 1.21 BST. Daniele De Rossi may be leaving Roma, but that does not mean he will be quitting football, with LA Galaxy among the clubs he may join this summer, according to an ESPN FC source. Clubs in Japan and the United Arab Emirates are also keen, while a role of some sort at Manchester City cannot be ruled out at this stage. 10.30 BST. Premier League champions Manchester City plan to add 3 or 4 new players in the summer to keep the first-team squad fresh after winning back-to-back titles. Sources have told ESPN FC, Pep Guardiola is already making plans to stop his squad from stagnating after winning 2 consecutive championships with record points totals, and on the back of this season's intense challenge from Liverpool. A holding midfielder to offer competition to Fernandinho, 34, remains a top priority, with a defender and forward also on City's shopping list. Sources have told ESPN FC that Rodri Hernandez is a target, and a preferred option to his fellow Atletico Madrid midfielder Saul Niguez. And 18-year-old midfielder Phil Foden is also set to play a bigger part of Guardiola's plans after making a big impact in City's title run-in by starting the final 3 Premier League games at the Etihad Stadium. Leicester left-back Ben Chilwell had previously been a City target, but the development of Alexander Zinchenko has seen the need to strengthen in that position less of a priority, sources said. The club could complete a domestic treble on Saturday if they beat Watford in the FA Cup final, live on ESPN at 12 p.m. ET, but a first-ever triumph in the Champions League will become a focus again next season. 10.00 BST. Ruben Loftus-Cheek has told ESPN that he hopes to follow John Terry's example and become an inspirational leader at Chelsea, though he added no one can ever replace the club's legendary former captain. A report in The Sun on Monday claims that the England international is holding off on signing a new contract at Stamford Bridge until he receives assurances of more first-team football next season. Asked by ESPN in an interview conducted last week if he wants to become a player that teammates look to in difficult moments as Terry was, Loftus-Cheek said, "Yeah, definitely, but I think that comes with a lot of experience. I don't think Chelsea can ever replace John Terry. He was the best leader I've seen, not just on the pitch but off it. He was always organizing and sorting stuff out to make it easier for us." On the pitch he was very vocal and was that character you have at the back who would organize and make you feel safe. I've observed that and felt that feeling, and that's something that comes with experience. The more experience I get, then hopefully I can be that person. 9:35 British Summer Time. James Rodriguez's future is up in the air this summer as his 2-year loan at Bayern Munich is drawing to an end and he appears to be surplus to requirements at parent club Real Madrid. So Paris Saint-Germain have raised eyebrows by responding to a Facebook post from the Colombia international updating fans on his recovery from injury, with an applause emoji. Could the 2014 World Cup Golden Boot winner be a target for the League One champions? Ispic.twitter.com/9cdcmets or Jonathan Johnson @John. The Gossip, May 14, 2019, 9:10 British Summer Time. Roma midfielder Daniele De Rossi's 18-year playing career at the club will finish at the end of this season, the club said in a statement on Tuesday. Roma said that the final game of the season, at home to Parma, would be his last for the club he joined as a teenager in 2000. De Rossi has made 615 appearances and scored 63 goals in all competitions. We will all shed tears when he pulls on the Giallorossi shirt for the last time against Parma, but we respect his desire to prolong his playing career, even if, at almost 36, it will be away from Rome, club president James Pallotta said. The 35-year-old plans to pursue a new adventure away from Rome, Roma said in a statement. Where could it be? Daniele De Rossi, Romanista. Heartpick.twitter.com/xvgwmwb. As Roma English @as Romine. May 14, 2019, 8:40 British Summer Time. Keylor Navas will leave Real Madrid this summer, according to multiple reports in Spain. El País and El Mundo both report that Real Madrid coach Zinedine Zidane spoke to the Costa Rica international goalkeeper last Friday to let him know that his no. one for next season will be Thibaut Courtois, a reported target of Porto and Paris Saint-Germain. Navas has started in only 9 league games for Madrid this season. The 32-year-old, who was close to leaving Madrid for Manchester United in the summer of 2015 in swap deal that would have seen David De Gea move the other way, is tied to Los Blancos until June 2020. Zidane's son, Luka, will be promoted to second-choice goalkeeper. According to the Spanish press, Navas' last game for Madrid will be against Betis at the Santiago Bernabeu on Sunday. Navas has won 3 Champions League, 1 La Liga title, 4 FIFA Club World Cups and 3 European Super Cups in his 5 seasons at Madrid. 8:05 British Summer Time. Atletico Madrid have decided to exercise the purchase option they have on Alvaro Morata. Morata joined Atletico from Chelsea in January on loan until June 2020, according to Cadena Cope. There is a purchase option included in the deal, believed to be in the region of £43.7 million, $57 million. Chelsea are banned by FIFA from signing players during the next 2 transfer windows and could this summer recall some of their players who are out on loan, including Morata. According to as part of the agreement with Atletico, there is a clause that would allow Chelsea to recover Morata before July 15. Morata, 26, endured a difficult 18 months at Chelsea and does not want to return to the Blues outfit, whom he is contracted until June 2022. The former Real Madrid and Juventus player has played 17 games, 13 as a starter and scored 6 goals, since joining Atletico. Cadena Cope report also that Atletico are considering Paris Saint-Germain forward Edinson Cavani as a possible reinforcement should Antoine Griezmann leave the club this summer. Griezmann is a reported target of Barcelona. Cavani, the Uruguay captain, has 1 year left on his contract and is expected to leave PSG this summer. Paper Talk by James Capps. Milan on lookout for cream of South American crop. Calcio Mercato claims AC Milan sporting director Leonardo has outlined his side's plans for the upcoming transfer window, and the Brazilian has identified several young South American players whom he hopes can make a big impact on a side that looks set to miss out on qualification for next season's Champions League. On the Rossoneri wish list are 2 Argentinian midfielders, Joan Sebastian Esforza of Newell's Old Boys and San Lorenzo's Matías Palacios. Juventus are also interested in a move for Esforza, who doesn't turn 18 until February, while Palacios turned 17 a matter of days ago. Milan's primary transfer target in South America is in neighboring Brazil, however, with the club prioritizing a move for Flamengo attacking midfielder Rainier Jesus Carvalho. The 17-year-old has earned rave reviews for his performances in the Brazilian youth sides, where he has been anointed as the heir to Lucas Paqueta, who himself joined Milan just 5 months ago. Man City seek to freshen up squad with summer splurge. Manchester City could be set for a major summer spending spree as Pep Guardiola looks to freshen up his title-winning side, and has identified as many as 4 potential signings, the Mail reports. Among the Catalan coach's targets is Atletico Madrid midfielder Rodri, while an additional midfielder, defender and striker also on the agenda. The report states that City are also interested in a move for Ajax defender Matthijs de Ligt, but Guardiola is skeptical about his side's chances of signing a player whom Barcelona are also interested in. Leicester City centre-half Harry Maguire is seen as a cheaper alternative. Should midfielder Ilkay Gundogan depart the Etihad for pastures new, City will also target a move for Lyon midfielder Houssem Aouar, who impressed Guardiola and co with his displays in the Champions League this season. United to Pep, Arsenal to Pepe. The Mirror writes that Manchester United are weighing up a £45 million move for Lille forward Nicolas Pepe. The 23-year-old Ivory Coast international has been in stunning form for his club side this season, scoring 21 goals and providing a further 12 assists, form that has guided Lille into next season's Champions League. Play 1 Port 48 Robson. Solskjaer can't play nice with Man United players now. PNFC Stuart Robson says Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's honeymoon is over and it's time for the Man United manager to start getting to work. Pepe's great form in front of goal had alerted the likes of PSG and Arsenal, but with United in desperate need of creativity in the final third, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer looks set to make a move sooner rather than later. United are also interested in signing PSG midfielder Adrien Rabiot on a free transfer when his contract expires in June, but the Red Devils face competition from the likes of Juventus and Chelsea. Everton have an opportunity to sign into midfielder João Maria for a cut price £15 million, writes the Mail, but face competition from Porto and Monaco for the former West Ham man's signature. The Portugal international has scored just once in 20 Serie A appearances this season. Barcelona teenager Jean-Claire Todibo will be allowed to leave the camp now on loan only if the 19-year-old is guaranteed regular first-team football, according to Marca. The Frenchman has been linked with a move to Napoli, but concerns have been raised about Todibo's path into the first team at the Serie A side. Manchester United have agreed a deal to sign 14-year-old Norwegian wonderkid Isak Hansen Aron. The Norway under-15 international has enjoyed trials at Liverpool and Everton during his fledgling career, but looks set to officially join United on his 16th birthday in August 2020, writes the Mail.